10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and here we go. Alright, start off the sanctuary as I usually do. Yeah, we are doing the opposite of Twink Link. We are running through here as Old Man Juiced. Off to show these whippersnappers what for. Hey, bombs! Bombs are useful right off the bat. Oh... Yeah, it is funny to think that some of the later seasons of Venture Brothers are so short in terms of episodes that they may as well just have, like, 6 seasons, let's be honest. Killed one, and what's in the tree? Just hearts. Okay. What's the crab got? Arrows. Well, I ain't getting that. Okay. If you collect the items from the crab fast enough, you get a special bonus item. Just bombs. I don't need those. Yeah, they call it like Tier 2 crab prize. And it wasn't going to happen there. It ran past the lumberjacks. You know what? Let's set up for a Tier 2 tree pull. Oh, Dancing Pickles got fairies. Okay. Full magic. Dancing Pickles are in the good item pack. Okay. Alright. Tier 2 tree pull. It's magics. Okay, I don't need that, because I picked up the full magic, but sure. Oh look, Bugnet. I had a thought before that it would be possible to do a game where Aga could be... Like, you wouldn't get a sword until Dark World, because you'd have to, like, fight Aga using the bug net. Because you can use the bug net to bounce his magic back at him, instead of a sword. But I realized you can't do that, because in order to gain access to the room where you fight Aga, you need to have a sword in order to slice the curtains open. Bonk! Grab that safety bomb. Now I have 4. Because you never know what's going to happen. I might want an extra bomb for Mini Moldworm Cave. Anyway, Castlevania clips are showing up in my YouTube feed last night. So this had to happen. Oh look, 10 bombs. I didn't need the safety bomb after all. More bombs. Arrows, I don't need those either. And the red cane! Alright, I can use that for Mini Moldworm Cave. That's great. Full heart container, which is useful for early game. Not as useful as an item that lets us do things, but, you know, taking an extra hit is handy. $20. I almost have enough money to talk to the bottle vendor. More bombs? Are you serious? Green bottle? Okay, I can talk to the sick kid. Glove, I can pick up rocks. God, 10 rupees. I could easily farm them. But I'm going to check some of the other places before I resort to that. The bow! Okay. Well, that's very useful. Also, I just realized I'm playing a Castlevania character. I should have put a chicken in the wall. Oh well, live and learn. Alright, here we have the flippers! Oh wow. Okay. Well, suddenly Zora and the ledge and the waterfall fairy are all things in logic. Fell under the bridge. Bombs again. Okay, well. I don't like that. Let's go farm rupees then. I just need 10. There, 100 exactly. Let's show this to the bottle vendor. Get completely ripped off. Oh, never mind. Titan's Mitts. That's huge. Alright. I am very glad I did that. Holy shit. I wonder how many people are going to have bothered to farm more money. I don't need that. I know I was like, ooh, heart piece. Good for early on. Hearts are good for early on, but I don't want to go to my way to get one. And that's 20 bucks. Save and quit, go to the house. Alright. Another heart? Okay. Useful. Bomb in there. Okay. We'll do our... You know what? No, let's do castle. Well, first, let's check the... Okay. Crystal, and Eastern Palace is a pendant, and not a particularly good pendant. It's the red pendant. Originally located in Desert Palace. Now moved over there, I guess. You know, the bow's a good option for this. Oh, hammer! Alright, well, we have double Dark World access now. Ten arrows? Okay. I know I don't need magic. Guards, get out of my way. And actually, let's pull on the tree. Okay. That would have been useful. Alright, I'm going to do the basement. I'm not going to do escape yet because I don't have a lamp. And that's just asking for trouble. So yeah, we'll just save and quit out of here. Oh, a sword! Already proving itself worthwhile. I wonder, if this is going to be the first sword that most people will have found, then a lot of people don't bother with Hyrule Castle, because it is not exactly what you'd call a desirable dungeon to have to do. You're supposed to be dead. 20 bucks. Okay. Swear to God, if they give me the lamp in the last place in here, then it's like teasing me to go do the sewers. But if it does that, I can just do the back of escape. Go over there, grab this pot. Should make the guard start walking towards me. Using jars to kill him. Slightly slower than arrows, but also it costs less arrows. Oh look, arrows. Okay, save and quit, we're out. We found a sword in there though, so that's worthwhile. And now, we can... You know what? We're going here. I want to check King's Tomb and the back of Escape. I found all the gloves. So that just makes sense to me. That's where the sideways dash technique on that is... Oh, Master Sword. Okay, I might be one sword ahead of people, but, like... Yeah, folks who came here would have found that sword, like, and had it be, like, regular sword. Okay. But yeah, the sideways dash technique on there is fun. I like it. Friday again, indeed. Welcome on in. I am playing this week as Juste Belmont. Oh look, Moon Pearl. I didn't find the map. The map is in Dark Cross. I don't need to worry about that. Now we're going to do South Shore checks. Yeah, I was watching Castlevania clips last night, and then this guy came up in the search for sprites, so I was like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. It's just fun having the wizened old man on the team. Oh, $100, okay. Alright. Go back in and then drain the dam. The Juste sprite, and this is going to sound silly, from the side, the Juste sprite kinda looks like Johannes Brahms. Which is a very me thing to say about this. But I have to be true to myself. Yeah, what's fish prize? This is stupid to check, but I'm checking it. Fish, you're supposed to... Okay, well, I won't know fish prize. We saved the fish, but he doesn't think we did. I cannot fault him. He is but a fish. How did you survive a poke from the Master Sword? You should be dead. Are they in the same... No, they're not in the same prize pack as the Dancing Pickles. Alright, $50. Heart piece. Heart piece. $50. And bombs. Well, if Ice Rod Cave has 300 rupees, then I'll be able to do Zora, you know, see what he's got for sale. Otherwise, not so much. I don't have the funds for it. He costs a lot of money. Ow. And like, I know you can get some cash in here, but not much. Not enough to make an appreciable difference. Quake. Okay. Well, you know, we are still going to go have a look. And I'm going to do it in a fun way. By running along the edge of that pit, I get what's called water walking, which only triggers if you jump directly down off of a cliff edge. So that diagonal drop doesn't count. This one, though, does. So we're running now. It will, of course, cancel the second I step into shallow water, so I don't want to do that yet. Heart piece on the island, I don't need that. We're gonna go visit this fella, see what he's got. Because this guy is 100% in logic. 10 arrows. I hate him. Miserable bastard. He stole my water walking. Yeah, by walking on land, I lost it. So I gotta swim back. I shouldn't be too upset. He lives under a bridge. I shouldn't be surprised that his one worldly possession is 10 pointy sticks. That said, you know, swim over here. We'll see what's going on over here. $20. Heart piece. Alright. Okay, we have one more thing to check over here before we have to resort to Agina and then Eastern Palace. Well, not Agina necessarily, but and not necessarily Eastern Palace. A green bottle. All right. Save and quit. We are going to go to... Let's check Sahasrah's closet. There's 3 chests there. And, like, I can beat Eastern. It just isn't worth doing. There's 3 items in Eastern Palace. There might be something valuable in there. We'll find out. How did I not get running speed? Okay, whatever. Do that hammer dash that I love so much. 20 bucks. Heart piece. 20 bucks. Alright, we're 100 bucks away from having money for Zora. Now, traditionally speaking, Eastern Palace does have that 100 bucks. But it's being randomized, so we don't necessarily know that. Alright, you get to live, Octorok. You cannot swing your sword while you have that hyperspeed going. So, bow it was. And that's why I killed those first guys with the hammer. Okay. Oop. The big key. Alright. We like finding the big key early. It means I might not have to go around to the big key chest location. It requires going through a dark room, which isn't a problem for me, but not technically in logic. I cannot yet see in the dark. It's just, I know what it's shaped like. Compass, we don't like to see that. That makes it more likely I'll have to go to the big key location. Very generous enemies this seed so far. Lot of full magic. Hey, we'll throw a pot at some invisible skeletons. There we go. Alright, what's in this chest? Oh, okay. There's an item. I think that makes 2? Boomerang? Alright. God, it's a 50-50 shot. Oh, I'm gonna go around. Either way is a dark room. This one's just closer. If I find the last item in here, then I don't need to worry about fighting the boss. Excuse you. Excuse me? I got knocked back into the door. Is that what happened there? I guess that's what happened there. That was bizarre. Okay. Take a hit. Alright. The last item is the map, and it's on the boss. We are out of here. One more thing we can do, and it's the old man in the desert. I'll skip those. I can also check stun prize. 8 bombs! Jesus Christ. We will never want for bombs as long as this seed is being played. 8 bombs! Oh my god. It's like Stun Prize turns everybody into Ted Kaczynski. Let's have a look at what's on Desert Ledge. Let's not run into the cactus, though. Heart, okay. Timely mention. Was there Ted Kaczynski news that I missed out on? No. Okay. I thought it sounded like you were saying he was in the news recently or something. Oh. Okay. What the heck? What the heck? What does it want me to do? I mean, I have the Moon Pearl. I can go into the Dark World. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? No! Okay. Sanctuary. Now we're behind. Oh, yes, it is quite an outdated reference. You are correct to have been sarcastic. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I wonder what the Bunny Beam will do. We will find out when I enter the Dark World and get shot with a Bunny Beam in one of these dungeons. I forgot I picked up the Moon Pearl in the basement. Ugh. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Why has Thieves' Town gotta be a pendant dungeon? I don't want to challenge Skull Woods until I have the Fire Rod. It's never fun to start that place without the guarantee that you can finish it. We'll play the chest game. $50. $50. Part of me wants to say there's our Zora money, but also not necessarily. Because I also need to spend money on the dig game. But also decent chance to get more money. Like that. But I would need more. I know the tier 3 tree pull was 80 rupees, so I might do one of those. Later. The lamp! Okay, well there's our ability to see in the dark. If I still needed to, then I could go fight, Aghanim now. But I don't want to do that. There's no reason to do that. Let's check the hammer pegs. Item dash is so silly and I love it. $300! The one time I will walk in here and be like, give me the money. Okay. So. Since we can lift these rocks, I am going to collect the blacksmith, but I will collect the blacksmith after I do the racing, or the digging game. Because as per usual, the fella running the dig game does not want you to bring help in. So if you roll up with a blacksmith following you, he's like, go away. Oh, Ice Rod. Not bad. Do I need to do Turtle Rock? I do need to do Turtle Rock. Okay, Ice Rod, required item. Yeah, I know back in the day I always used to think that it was like, you needed to find the correct spot. But I know in the randomizer, I don't know if it definitely doesn't work that way in the randomizer. I don't know if it did or not in the original. But in the randomizer, it's just the dig game item is locked behind a certain number of digs. So you could dig anywhere and you'd find it, eventually. Alright, Stumpy. Heart piece. Okay. Can't check Cave 45 because I don't have the mirror. Can't check the dig spot because I don't have the mirror or the shovel. So we next go to Hype Cave. Let's see what we get over there. I'm glad the blacksmith can follow me in here. 10 arrows. Alright. 10 arrows. Heart piece. 1 arrow. Fire rod. Okay. Well, we officially have reason to save and quit out of here now. I'll go to the sanctuary. I will get my health back talking to the priest. Zelda is off powdering her nose or something, I guess. But yeah, the fact that I have the fire rod, I'm gonna do Skull Woods. I think I might just be a hookshot away from go mode, technically. That doesn't sound right. No, because I need the flute to get into Misery Mire. I'm pretty sure Misery Mire was one of the crystals. Red Boomerang. Okay, well, it's better themed for his outfit. Yeah. I am not sneezing due to illness. Illness is not usually something that causes sneezes. Oh. I have felt mildly like garbage today, but yeah, it is what it is. We play anyway. You know, I should do this from the back. Now that I think about it. God, now that I have Fire Rod, I can also do Ice Palace easy. Speaking of doing it from the back. Yeah, we will go directly to the Moth. Probably a bad idea, but it's my idea. Nah. See, here's the thing about going to the back first, is by fighting the boss, like, you need to fight the boss. If the boss has one of the items in the dungeon, then you can check that off the list. Otherwise, you'd be like, ooh, is this an item? Is that an item? You'd be running around looking everywhere. Skull Woods has just 2. Fellas? Fucking mummies. I just want them to not be in the way while I do this. Same with Wallmaster. All my homies hate Wallmaster. This is the slowest way I could have done that, but it's fine. I will have to forgo that bunny beam because I don't want to get trapped in a room with all that trash. Give me that key. God, I'm so banged up. I am not properly equipped for this fight, but we'll try it anyway. Ow. 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 Okay. Notice I'm not properly equipped for that fight. Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? Let's check this chest first. I have once again gone around the wrong way. It is possible this chest will have something useful. I've been bunny... Oh, he just straight up turns into a bunny. Okay. Didn't expect that. Sure. The big key. Not something useful. God, there comes a point where you're just like, should I just, like, death warp back to the start? And the answer is no. Oh. Give me full magic, at least. Oh, like, those enemies drop full magic, right? They sure do. Now we're back up to full health. I hate Gibdos. They're the worst. Okay. How? Well, it was nice when I had health, wasn't it? Okay. So in actuality, the mini mold arms are in the magic pack. And I don't believe I got any items from Gibdos, so they just suck. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I'm getting clowned on. I didn't even get to shoot him. I may quote Mike Stacklasa. How embarrassing. I had a sword spin charged up and that wall master stole it. There. Okay. Room cleared. And I got grabbed. I hate it. I shouldn't have gotten grabbed there. See, the thing is, occasionally, the Master Sword the beam will hit an enemy instead of the sword. And that's what happened there. Okay. Let's do this. Again. Mini Moldworms. Oh my god. Okay, there's magic. Into the hole we go. Moth, you are so lucky you have these spikes all over the place in here. There! Worth drinking the potion. Give me the $20. Oh, okay. The good news is, that does mean I have the crystal now, so I can leave. Why do I have 7 messages on Discord? I have the crystal, I can leave. But, there's one more item in the dungeon somewhere. But that means I can just check the chests on the way out and see what I find. This first room, I'm gonna want the red cane. So I can do that. Ow. Small key. It's not that one. Ow. We got the son of a bitch. We got the big key, so I'm gonna go to the big key chest. Let's see what we find. Oh god, it's a collection of people. Okay. The map. Let's grab this. Small key. Okay, from small key I would be going over here anyway. Heart. Okay. That's all of the items. There's 2 more chests. One is a small key and one is a map. Alright. Let's get out of there. Let's have a look and see what's on Bumper Ledge, because you never know, that might be something important. It is Heart Piece. Not important. In no world is that important. Okay. I cannot check Graveyard Ledge because I don't have the mirror. I have the flippers though, so I can swim across the river. And check the catfish. The name of the race room this week is Jolly Mirror. So maybe maybe the catfish, he's grumpy. Maybe it's with him and it's being sarcastic. Alright, catfish, take that. Catfish gives me a shield, which I will take. I'll save and quit. Well, I mean, I can go up the mountain. Let's go do that. I can't do a lot up there, but I can go up and unlock the spawn point. I can also check Zora. Oh, and I can do Ice... God, I should be doing Ice Palace instead of this. But there's 3 possibly more checks up here. If I find the mirror or the hook shot, then this is the right way to go. God, I need the mirror too, I just realized. Swamp Palace. I wasn't even close when I made my Go Mode prediction earlier. Jesus. $20. Old man, do we have to teach you this lesson again? Have something useful. Well, lost my super speed. Okay, it's not useful on the stairs anyway. Okay, on top of Spectacle Rock is a heart piece, and inside of Spectacle Rock is $20. Okay, save and quit. I gotta go home. We're gonna go do Ice Palace. As stated, it's something that I have the ability to finish. I mean, realistically, I could do... I know Eastern Palace was or Eastern Palace is a pendant. I think Pod was a crystal. I'll double check. I didn't double check. Whatever. Hint tile, what do you got for me? Cache is in Swamp Palace. There's a lot of items in Swamp Palace. That's not helpful. Doing this place with no hookshot, it feels weird. And I've forgotten how to do the secondary Ice Palace bomb jump. Ow. I'm getting penguined. I got penguined. Off to Madagascar. I'm also accustomed to having a sword that will kill those guys in one hit. God. If I'm playing badly, we'll just blame illness. Not that I'm sick, I just have a bad headache all day. And am tired. Still, definitely not on my A game. Give me that. Here's hoping. Oh, God. Hookshot! Thank God! Oh, that's a huge find. Honestly. That's also one item. Ice Palace has 3 of them. That's too far. Ah. Come on, Johannes Brahms. I've seen you break through walls before. Still too far. Goddamn. There we go. Okay. We're through. It's still weird that that is not a major glitch, but it is what it is. If they tell me I can do it in a race, who am I to say no? Small key. I suppose we need small keys. Arrows. Okay, that's one more item. Just one more in this dungeon. That's not the right room. Don't run to the left. Ugh. Okay, now I gotta wait for this fire bar to go by. We'll get these ice guys out of their holes in the wall for the big key. And finding the big key means I'm gonna drop through this floor hole here, so I can see what's in the chest. Small key. Alright. As stated previously, we need to find those. Small key. Don't hit me! Oh god, it's beating me up. Okay, here we are in iced tea. To find the compass, which means the last item is on the boss. Ow. Don't do that. I need my magic. I'm realizing a small issue I might have. And that's that I don't have enough magic to do things. Okay. You fuck off. Actually, let's kill you and see what you drop. If you drop full magic, then I'm happy to see you. How are you not dead? Alright. See, here's the thing. Without Bombos, I need to kill the boss using just the fire rod shots. And the fire rod shots don't do a ton against this boss's shield. So I am actually in not a great situation here. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll kill you. What do you drop? I had a magic potion, but I don't anymore, because I drank it. Heart. Okay. I didn't even need that. I know your halves can drop those magic things, so, hopefully this is enough magic for this. If it's not, I'm saving and quitting out of a boss room. It's not! Oh, just the worst. Just the worst. Will bombs break it? No. Okay. God, it takes a full magic bar. I hate this. Oh my god. This seed's kicking my ass. Okay, we'll go to my house. Why not? I'm gonna go visit the witch. You know what? I'm gonna visit Zora first. He's witch adjacent, kind of. Maybe he'll give me something useful like half magic or bombos. Honestly, having half magic or bombos would have saved my ass there. We'll also see what the fairy fountain has for me. I have an empty bottle now. Blue! Very nice. I no longer need the witch. I will toss the bottle back in, though, and get another blue. And you know what? I'm in the neighborhood. Let's see what Zora's got. I've already died like 3 times against the moth and had to save and quit out of the boss fight in Ice Palace. I may as well kill Zora and grab that green potion. Or, not kill Zora. I'm paying him. I'm giving him money. 500 of my finest rupees. Just over here counting out individual ones. Don't spend them all in one place, young whippersnap. Oh! Dorito sword. Bursting with flavor. Okay. Well, I don't hate this now. This was out of the way. I should have come here before I did Ice Palace. But I didn't know that until after I got here. If I'd come here first, Ice Palace would have been no problem. Alright, Rupees 316 says Ice Palace is going to get its ass kicked. Fun fact for all of you wrestling aficionados, the Austin 316 promo that spawned that whole catchphrase, that was ad-libbed. Came up with that on the spot. Austin 316 came straight off the top of his bald head. He was mocking Jake the Snake for being preachy. And oh boy, did he create a catchphrase that stuck around. There we go. Okay. So yeah, from there we're just gonna go straight to the boss. Because fuck it, that's all we need, is to fight the boss. I've gotten everything else. How dare? Okay. That's a pretty good run on that room. Happy with that room. God, part of me is like, I wonder what his armor upgrades are going to look like. But, like, haven't seen him yet. Okay, give me that heart. No! No! Ice guy? Ice guy! Absolutely not worth it. Okay, magic back to full now. And a green potion and a blue potion in storage just in case. This time we got him. Certainly. Oh no, my health meter. Jesus. He takes so much damage. 20 bucks. Thank you, Ice Palace, for this bounty of $20. Okay. That's Ice Palace done. I can't mirror out, so what are we going to do next? Right, Pod is a pendant, and so is Eastern. Okay. I have Hookshot now, so we can do things on Death Mountain. Old man, give me health back. Older man. Juiced is in no position to call anybody old man. Ow. Ow. You never know. The Hookshot is very much a very him item. Being a Belmont and all, he is master of the Vampire Killer Whip. $300 and $300. This is the Money Cave, where you can place bets on anything. If you want to place bets on a man screwing an alligator, Money Cave. Oh, the book! We can get into Desert Palace now. Okay, we got a little bit of progress in there. Is it bad that I kind of want to watch Money Plane because of how bad it looks? I mean, we do love bad movies. We already have somebody forfeiting the race. Oh, wait, I should check the floating island first. What's the floating island got? Heart piece. I don't need that. God, it's just, it's such a stupid concept. Like, you don't need an airplane for that. Just take a boat to international waters. Same thing. Except it doesn't cost jet fuel. $50, okay. Admittedly, you don't run the risk of pirates in the air like that, but, you know. It's so stupid. Also, Joey Lawrence's hair looks really bad. $20, I don't care about that. There is one more item in this tower. Cache is near the Haunted Grove. Near the Haunted Grove. Ugh, I don't like that I found a key. You, out of the way. Okay, let's line up our favorite trick, the Haripot. I know there's a new lineup for that trick, but I like doing it my way. And there's our last item. Alright, let's go kill Muldorm. Big key's in the basement. Big chest is going to have either the map or the compass. And the boss will have either the map or the compass, whichever thing I don't pick up. So... Oh! Man thinks he's tricky. Okay. Stick and move. We can do it again. As long as I don't fall down the hole in the middle, it's fine. Ooh. I love that I just said that, too. Alright, give me whatever. Crystal. Then we go and check Spiral Cave. Then we go into the Dark World, and we check the caves in the Dark World. God. Okay. Okay, here's the thing about Spiral Cave. Is once you do Spiral Cave, you're kind of stuck in the Dark World. Unless you have the mirror. Like, okay, I'm going to do Spiral Cave. Then I'm going to climb back up the mountain so that I can do the Dark World portal on top of Turtle Rock. So that way, I can open Turtle Rock, because I have everything I need to beat Turtle Rock. It is exceptionally silly that I'm doing Turtle Rock already. Bombos! Okay. I don't know if I can open Turtle Rock, though, that's the one problem. If it takes Ether to open, then I can't get it. But hey, that's why we're here. To learn, to figure it out, see what's going on. And hey, while we're here, we can also check, Super Bunny Cave. Hello, bot with the worst username I've ever seen. Sexual Fatherland. Okay. Now, I know, okay, so this is probably like supposed to be like a fatherland thing, right? Except calling it Sexual Fatherland makes you think that the fathers in the land are sexual. Also, Ether. How could I have possibly called that? Anyhow, that's terrible. It reminds me, there is, on my commute to work, there is a place down on Windmill Road that specializes apparently in traumatic brain injury treatment. And it also has a terrible name. It's simply called Peter's Place. Which, if I recall correctly, was like one of the joke dick names that Peter came up with for his bar. Or for his, he came up with a bunch of names for when he tried to secede from the US and form his own country. In, like, Family Guy. And one of the joke names that they pitched was, like, Peterland, I think. And that's close enough. The flute! Okay, we have flute. We have access to Misery Mire. And bombs. Alright. Let's get out of here. We don't have any invincibility items, so we don't really want to do Spike Cave. We'll die doing Spike Cave. We're certainly not doing Spike Cave. Alright, let's go activate our flute and see what's going on over at the Mire Shed. And if we can go into Misery Mire, we can beat Misery Mire, I suppose. I may also, when I get the flute going, use it to go visit the witch to refill blue potions. Anyway, Peter's Place is a weird name for a place that deals in traumatic brain injuries. Injury of a different sort of head. You know what I mean? You know what? Before we do Mire Shed, let's do the dungeon here. Let's do Desert Palace. It's a pendant. Or it's a crystal. We need it. Let's do it. This'll be quick. I've got the gloves. I just need the big key from the front. I'm not just going to get the big key from the front, though. There's 2 items in this dungeon. Either one of them could be the mirror, which I do need. There's our big key. Alright. Let's check the left side now. There's a compass. Okay. The big chest has... Let's find out. Small key. Okay, there's definitely something on the right side of the dungeon, so we're going over there. See, that's the thing. There's 2 items in the dungeon. There's 2 chests over here. Map. Okay. Our last item, or possibly first item, is right here. Bombs. Alright. Ow. Okay, so this does mean that there's an item on the boss. Before I go get the boss, I'm also going to dip out and I'm going to grab the heart piece from the ledge. I'm not too proud to admit that, you know, Juice, he is old. And he doesn't have the best of armor. He takes a lot of damage. So he needs all the health he can get. You know, I've seen him whip a vampire's head off before. But Lord only knows Stalfos apparently do him in. Vulnerable to eyeball bosses or something. That was all sorts of weird in that room. Okay. You know what? I didn't get hit. I'll take it. You know what? That's actually very in character for him. Okay, fire rod, just so I can do that and that. I have the Doritos sword. I don't need to worry about magic in here. Hey, come back. There we go. Okay. Bombs. My God. Give me something. Where's all of my stuff that I need? Mirror's gonna be in Thieves Town, isn't it? There's 4 items in there. It's an easy dungeon to do. It's right by the first Dark World portal I went through. There's also 5 items in Pod. God. Okay. We're gonna do Misery Mire. We're going to see if I can do Misery Mire. If this is another Ether Pendant, or Ether Medallion requirement, then I can't do this dungeon. It's Quake. I can do this dungeon. But I'm going to check this first. Half magic. Huge. We love it. And the cape. Useful. Okay. You know what? No, I love the cape. The cape's a great item to get. You know what you can do with the cape? You can just not take damage in the Ganon fight. He's over there spinning his fork. He's trying to fork you real bad. And you just put the cape on and you're like, whatever. Stick a fork in yourself, because this fight's done. This room went so much better for me earlier in the day. Okay, there we go. So we're not in Go mode yet. We are still looking for items. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I will report also, I watched the last of the 2 movies I selected for this week before the race started. I laid down and I watched The Cameraman. It's on YouTube. It's old, it's silent. Pretty good. Yeah, we're just speaking of perceived. That's a thing I perceived earlier. Yeah, I mean, I already recorded audio for the first movie that I watched, Bazine Meadow. So I'll just have to do an audio recording for the second movie and then splice them together. Easy enough to do. Excuse me. I don't have the big key, so I can't just go right to the end. God, is the big key going to be in the actual vanilla location? It might. Small key. Alright. It's not looking good, gang. Ow. Wait, that is what I want. Don't hit me, tiles. Compass. Alright. Ow. Big key. Gonna be in cutscene chest, I believe. Alright. We got the 4 block clips off. That's fine. Oh, there's one other chest it could be in. Think about it. There's a chest over on the right side of the dungeon near the big chest. We'll see. Bombs. Okay. Big key. I know where it is now. We just gotta get over there without taking a whole lot of hits because, I'm realizing I'm in kind of low health situation here. Perfect. Okay, here we are. Chest, what do you have for me? The big key. Since we got the big key, I may as well check the last chest. Why not? What do you got? Small key. Alright. Dungeon's got a sense of humor. God, I'm thinking So I can't do, like... God, I wish I had powder. I can't do Magic Bat. Because I lack the powder. I could go get the purple chest and do that, I suppose. I turned in the blacksmith, so the chest should be there. I need to be careful. I don't have blue potion anymore. I only have green. Do I need to hit this? I do. I do need to hit this. Let's go hit this. Yeah. Little black ball things that come out of those holes in the walls. I never know what their deal is. They just randomly sometimes come out of the holes when you blow them in the walls. I'm like, I hate you. I didn't want to go all the way back down the stairs. I just wanted to dodge the snake, but I guess I'll do this the long way. Hey, snake. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop the cape on. Okay, now I'm just going to shoot the eyeball with a bunch of arrows. Oh, he only took 6, because I hit him with the spin attack. Give me mirror? Map. Alright. Okay. Yeah, why not? The map. I cannot even... I can't do Pyramid Fairy. Where's the other red crystal? Turtle Rock. I can't do that either. Alright. I had a terrible thought. On my way over to getting the purple chest, I'm going to check the pedestal. That's not the right place to go. Save and quit. Sanctuary. Zelda, give me health. Okay. See, I'm going to enter the Lost Woods from over here. Actually, no, I'm going to do it from Kakariko. It's just easier. Yeah, the funny thing about doing a review of Bazine Meadow is I'm not going to need to do any like actual video capture of the film, because it's not a moving picture, it's just a slideshow. Swear to God, if the pedestal has the mirror, it's money. Okay. No, son of a... Okay. Not that heavy of losses. He's lucky I can't kill him. Why do the developers make it so you can't kill those guys? They're, like, super annoying. They're the... No, I don't want to say they're the dead rocks of the Light World. The Light World has dead rocks. Okay. While I'm here, I'm gonna do Thieves Town until I find 4 items. And then when I'm done in there, I'm going to go get the purple chest. If the purple chest doesn't have it, then we go do pod. And if pod doesn't have it, then we at least get the green pendant to turn in. $300, that's one item. Yeah, no, it was so weird. Like, when I was thinking about, like, Bazine Meadow, I'm like, okay, it doesn't have sound, the pictures aren't moving, what the fuck? Like, and then I remembered, oh, right, this film was destroyed. There's our big key, okay, all of our items are in the back. Other than that money, okay. But yeah, the film was destroyed. They reconstructed it from scraps of film reel and the script. We shouldn't even have it. So, expecting either sound or movement out of this thing was perhaps a little ambitious on my part. When Stolen bans a film, he means business. I think at this point all I need is I need a mirror and I need ether. Blue mail. Ah, okay, predictably his coat turned blue. He's dressed like Richter now. Actually, you know what? I think in Castlevania, I think when we first meet him, he might be wearing blue as well. That might work. Which makes me hope that his... See, here's the thing. Is, in these custom sprites, whenever the character, like, starts out wearing red, they very often, like, just have a different red for their last form. And I think it's fun when what they do is they, like, reverse the order. So you start with red, then you go to blue, and then you end with green. That's amusing. I like that. Okay, the map. Let's get out our trusty hammer. So yeah, I'm hoping that his clothes turn green. We'll see. $20. Alright, there's one more item in the dungeon and I'll get it off of the boss. I don't have sword beams, I don't have blue cane, but I have a cape. The boss will not be a challenge. How? How? I put my feet firmly on that thing. If it was Quentin Tarantino, we would be blushing. Okay. We got just boned right off the bat. I'm doing this conservatively by hugging the wall in between hits. I'm attempting to. There we go. What do you got for me? It's ether. I can go do Turtle Rock now. Oh, miserable. I'm still gonna grab the purple chest. I'm gonna turn in the purple chest before I go to Turtle Rock, because I'm in the area. And I can't get to Turtle Rock from here anyway, so it's whatever. Okay, purple chest get. Save and quit do. My house go to. And off we go. Purple chest in tow. I thought I was on the hook shot. Yeah, at this point, literally all I need is the mirror. And, like, the thing is, Turtle Rock is much easier to do with the mirror. Because there's that one room where you go in, you get 2 keys, and then you're like, I want to leave. And it's the difference between walking out... Heart piece. Okay. It's the difference between walking out and, like, saving and quitting. Or using the mirror. Okay. Alright. Visit our friendly neighborhood potion shop. I want to be prepared. It's Turtle Rock. Yeah. Okay, back up to save point 1. Flight point, rather. Ye old fast travel system. You dead rocks! Why am I stuck on this dead rock? I should have been able to walk to the left. Okay, but we got ether, so let's go open up Turtle Rock, and we'll go in there, we'll see what I can find in Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock has 5 items. 6 if you count, Mimic Cave, which we can't get to, because it requires the mirror. But it's fine, it's fine. We don't need it. I hope. Well, no, we definitely don't need it. If it was something we needed, it wouldn't be in Mimic Cave, because the last thing we need is the mirror. Why did I switch to the hammer? Yeah, literally, last dungeon, the entrance is locked by the mirror. Okay. Something something vampires and mirrors. That is correct. God, I was talking about vampires and mirrors the other day. One of the friends who is blowing up my DMs at the moment. I see I have 8 messages now. She sent me a comic strip where, like, oh, Servo just finished. God damn you. Okay. She sent me a comic strip where somebody's, like, sitting at a bar, and, like, there's, like, a lady sitting next to him. And she's like, so, what are you doing here? And he's just like, I'm chatting with this hot vampire chick. And then it shows, like, she doesn't have a reflection, and she's like, what the fuck, vampire? What are you talking about? It's like, okay, I guess she doesn't know. But yes, mirrors, vampires, a thing. What? Like, why can I not get a cape dash? Okay. There's full magic under here, so I don't mind using some magic on the cape in there. Charge up the sword spin just so I can deal with this guy. Also charge it up to deal with this guy. But yeah, I had speculated that vampires, if you've seen What We Do in the Shadows, it is kind of hinted that, like, you don't lose your reflection. your reflection just sort of stops showing up at the same time you're there. Like, when the dude... When Nick in the film is, like, turned for the first time, and he's, like, you know, becoming a vampire, he's looking in the mirror, and the motions of his reflection, like, desync from his movements. So, like, he'll move his hand, and then a second later, his reflection also moves. And so I'm like, okay, so it's not that they don't necessarily cast a reflection, it's that the reflection isn't there anymore. God damn it, I'm bunnied. And that also makes me wonder if maybe if you sat in front of a mirror for long enough, would the reflection show up? You know, will a vampire walk in front of a mirror and then a year later, their reflection walks by? Butter sword. Alright, well... Didn't expect that. Yeah, you know, you can just be at a place and then a reflection walks by and you're like, what the fuck? I've clearly thought about this harder than the authors. It's a fun movie, though. Alright, why am I going around? I suppose I want the big chest. I can't do Mimic Cave, so going outside feels silly. Oh well, we'll see what happens. That's the bomb. Well, falling in a pit was fine, it turns out. Okay, Red Cane, save my day. Ow. Alright, Red Cane, make thing. Go down. Around. I want the hook shot. I get invincibility frames in here. Not frames, but, you know, so I can do that. Now we just hold left. God, doing this room as a child, I was always like, I need to think and react to where this, like, platform crosses over on things. So that I can actually get the stuff, and I'm like, now I'm like, you go down and you hold left. That's all it is, you hold left. Not even hard, just left. Ooh, full magic, don't mind if I do. Okay, so, we are setting that spawn point there. For the reason of, it is very easy to die in this room. Duh! It is very easy to die in this room. Let me use the cape. Map. Okay. Small key. Bombs. Is Trinex gonna have my mirror? Going into this fight with not a lot of health. You know, it's fine. I bought blue potion, I'm fine. Make the platform first, then grab the full magic. Okay, first we want the ice rod to kill the firehead. Like, how are you not dead? There we go. Okay. I don't want to say flawless try next fight because the ice head screwed up a little bit there, but pretty good. The mirror! Thank God, I don't need to do pod. Oh, oh man, you know what that means, right? The final boss that isn't Ganon or Aghanim is going to be shaving an eyeball. Our favorite. Okay, let's get off this hell mountain. And we'll go to the house. This being... we're in go mode, so... yeah, we just need to clear this one dungeon and then off we go. Okay, now that I think about it, Servo finished this seed really fast. They finished 10 minutes ago. Less than an hour and a half in. Ridiculous. Where's my mirror? It is also funny. I picked up calling this guy Servo because that's how Saku says it. But like, their name is H. Tom Servo, so I am very sure that's a reference to the one bought from Mystery Science Theater, Tom Servo. So it's possible Saku's mispronouncing it, and I've picked that up from her. If he is indeed named after our favorite bubblegum machine. Exactly. That is how it's spelled. Alright. We got the big key. I didn't even need to check that. I don't need to check any of these. I just need to go straight to the boss. But, hey, you never know. I'm gonna grab this key. So I have it. And we will set up the specky clip. By setting up the specky clip, I mean that. And we're in. I'm going to grab this key as well. Ow. Why not? I'll open this. 50 bucks. Okay. Swamp Palace have so many items. I know I'm not going to get them all. Because I don't really need them all. I will also do Diver Down in order to bypass this room. Yeah, I'll take that. Come on. What did you do? There. Okay. The two items you don't want to see. Okay, sure. That means I guess I better check the last one. Mushroom! Okay. We don't know what that could be. Since I have a spare key, I'm going straight to the boss. And since I have the butter sword, his fuzzies will just die in one hit. Shaving an eyeball never looked so easy. Do the thing. Excuse you. There. Alright, what do you got for me? Heart piece. And the last crystal. Okay, we can officially go do Ganon's Tower. God. Decent enough chance that there were silver arrows in there. Like I said, Swamp Palace has 6 items in it. It is the single most profitable dungeon in the game that isn't Hyrule. Well, you know what? It's tied with Hyrule Castle for most items. Six items in that dungeon. The next is Pod, which has 5. Ah! And Turtle Rock also has 5, so this is a 2-way tie for second. Okay, run over here. And we go into the Paradox Cave. I almost said Mimic Cave. It is not. This is decidedly Paradox Cave. Yeah, part of me wants to see what the mushroom turn-in is, but I also know that's a waste of my time, and I'll find out what it was from the credits. I need to go to the Turtle Rock. Okay, here we go. There we go, we'll just get the super speed off of that. Can I? No, not what I want to do. Okay. Alright. I'm convinced you can't get super speed off of that. Lol. Lionels can't do shit against my butter sword. I'm gonna have a drink while this happens. A very big drink. That was most of the glass. Sartaz just finished. 2nd place. God, like a full 15 minutes after Servo, so there we go. Heart piece. Blue cane. Alright. Blue cane, not particularly useful at this point in the game. Perfect lined up dash. I want the hammer. Grab that. Then do this. Hook shot for this room, but only a little. They intend for you to use the hook shot a lot in that room. There's the big key. Let's see if we find silvers in either of these. We did not, but you know what? Small key might be useful. We are officially climbing the mountain now, and by mountain I mean tower. There's Taco in 3rd place. Okay. No! There we go. I'm like, get away from me, red mimics. I don't like you. Okay, keeping the sword out so I can do this room the way I like to. No, I'm getting screwed by Beamos. Which does sound like a Canadian bank. If you know, you know. Ow. Honestly, it's a bank. It's what they do. don't get bonked. Oh, somebody... One of the... I haven't seen this person before. Somebody new finished the race. Pseudo-ping? I guess welcome to the race room, Pseudo-ping. No! Why did my hook shot not hook when I shot it? Kara just finished. Okay. I am well behind people, it seems. Ugh. I could have used that heart. I don't have powder, so I can't exactly do anything with that thing. Alright, we gotta be careful. Because I only have 2 health left. This is a bad situation. We need red cane. If I'm fortunate, one of these enemies will drop a fairy, but it's not going to happen. Nope. Okay. This is totally lamp stuff. Lamp. 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 And then we gotta run around here. Fire rod that. And we're through. Grab that heart, because I'm nearly dead. We'll run up here. Fire rod these torches. Since it's easier than using the lamp. You can use the lamp on those. Most people do not. Alright. I think I'm probably just one more heart piece away from having a full heart refill, which at this point would be useful. So I'm kind of also checking chests for that sort of thing. Okay, alright. We have one more chest open in this dungeon. It's 20 bucks. Can't even be the useful thing. God, okay. Alright. Good news is, in theory, I shouldn't get hit by Aghanim. I'm jinxing myself, but, you know, in theory. I just need to play it safe. I hate this pattern. This is ridiculous. And one got so far out of sync. There. Okay, I didn't even get hit. Alright. I didn't jinx myself that badly. I don't think I'll get a heart refill off of this. But if I don't, I can run down the pyramid and grab the fairy from the tree. So it's okay. Health would be useful. But it's not necessarily going to happen. I never checked Pyramid Ledge. How did I never come over here? 50 bucks. Okay. Worthless. But good to know. Eight bombs. Alright, it's stun prize. Alright. Into the bat-shaped hole we go. That's what Catwoman said. Tightening the strap. Don't talk to me about Metazua. No. And we'll just dodge these fire bats. Alright, it's on the next phase. So I am going to have to do Silverless Ganon, but that's okay. I got the Butter Sword. Couldn't ask for a better weapon to do Silverless Ganon with. Alright, Ganon, where are they? Arrows in Dark Palace. Ugh. That wasn't gonna happen. Okay. Ugh. Refresh the fire on the torch. I got to do so in a way where I won't get hit. Oh. Is this going to be a triple? Triple. Juiced Belmont, Vampire Slayer Hogswater. Alright! Ganon officially dead. Saku just finished. Like, just. Okay. So I'm gonna be 20 seconds behind her. And we're done! Okay. God. Okay. I pulled last place. Last place unless we count the DNF. The whole race room finished in under 2 hours. That's weird. What have we got comments here? Super early pendant clearing worked out. Yeah. What if I didn't die to blind 25 minutes into the seed? Sure. At this point, I'm the last person to finish, so I'm not going to bother leaving a comment, because nobody's going to be sticking around to read it. Alright, what does the witch have for sale? Sandwiched Homecoming. Vultures rule the desert. Bully makes a friend. I never talked to them. I hate talking to them. Stop hammer time. Some sword for sale. Okay. Witch buying drugs. Alright, well that doesn't tell me what they had. Alright. Now just think, if I hadn't if I hadn't died 3 times to the moth, then I definitely would have been, you know, I would have beaten Saku, but, you know. At this point, that's basically just saying, if I'd played better, I would have done better. It's like, yeah, of course. Alright, credits roll. Yeah, you know, pretty good seed. The mirror placement, though, holy shit, that was miserable. Oh, man. Yeah, no, like, the fact that I needed to do... Okay. Turtle Rock. I couldn't get into Turtle Rock until I did Misery Mire. Like, this was classic, like, Zelda-style gating of you need to do this thing before you could even consider this other thing. Usually in the randomizer, your options are a little bit more open. My sprite was made by Nolus. Noluls, I guess. Yeah, usually with the randomizer, you can look at things and take your pick. This was very much, you gotta do this, then you gotta do that. First sword found in 8 minutes. Flute in an hour. Mirror in an hour and a half. Ridiculous. Because I had Master Sword so quickly, I only killed 1 boss with it, then 5 Tempered Sword kills, 4 Gold Sword kills. It took a lot of damage. I used a lot of magic. We love using magic. 48 bonks, lower than usual. 15 save and quits, 3 deaths. Embarrassing. Also embarrassing is that I had to save and quit out of the ice boss fight. Terrible. Collection rate 151 out of 216, total time 152.04, which is not quite accurate. My actual time was 154.06. But you know, it's time spent lagging. Yeah. Well, that was the race. I guess that is where we say good night to YouTube. Good night, YouTube. See you next time.